Taurus, hi, welcome to your December reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Taurus. Crosswatchers, as always, you are welcome here if you are interested in a Taurus to kind of see what's going on, maybe how they're feeling, viewing things. Absolutely, you're most welcome. Please try not to force a situation or a storyline to fit if it doesn't resonate and it doesn't make sense. That's okay. It's not for you. Check your other placements for other messages. Take what resonates, leave the rest for somebody else. Energies can be interchangeable, vice versa, which means use your discretion and put those energies where they belong. Okay? So please like, share, subscribe. Without further ado, we are going to get into this because I am a little bit behind. So if I'm behind on my December readings, it pushes everything else back for the month. So what we're going to do today is pretty much standard for our monthly read. Okay. Only difference is I'm going to use a lot more oracles to give you messages from your spirit guides. So that you kind of know what's happening on, on a higher vibration, a higher level, behind the scenes, if you will. Okay? So I will start again, like I always do, with the energies and things that are kind of going around you. We will pull some tarot, get some affirmations, and we're just going to see where this goes today. But let's go. Let's see what we can see for the month of December for Taurus. December 2023, please. What is going on? All right. Okay, distant thunder. Okay, so it's time to clear the air. It's time to have that conversation, that thing that you feel that is so hard to say. Well, you're coming into that point where you're not going to have a choice. There's going to need to be hard things discussed. And it's just, this is a storm warning on the horizon here, okay, of maybe incoming chaos for some of you, okay? Mystic healer, the healing energy flows through you. So there are things that are going to be healed up, dealt with, purged, and released here. Okay, bottom of the deck, you got a great adventure coming up here. Take the risk, okay? Take that little, hiatus. Do it. Don't prevent yourself from doing something that might just sound really fun. Just do it. Be adventurous here, my darlings. All right. But you do need to have this conversation, because for some of you, I can already tell the energy that there is, it's sitting heavy. And when we decide to not tell people what we're thinking or feeling in that moment, it tends to become heavy, okay? For unneeded reasons, okay? So just speak your truth. Allow people to know where you're coming from, what your thought process is, and then you leave it up to them if they can deal with it or not. But then that releases the hold that it has on you, all right? All right, Spirit, what else is coming in for Taurus for the month of December, please? What's going on? Oh. Tower, the Hierophant, okay? the Eight of Wands and the Five of Cups here. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles. So feeling left out in the cold here for whatever situation it is. This is not a love reading. This is just kind of an everything type thing. Oops, sorry, I keep kicking it. So you're really going to have to sit here and figure out what corners of life are kind of, kind of being uprooted here. But there is that feeling of being left in the cold, being left alone. Some of you might be struggling with some money issues right now. It is Christmas time. So there could be some, fluctuations here. The moon coming in. All right. So with that moon coming in, it's the fear of the unknown here. Things are being illuminated. Things are being brought to the surface here. So it's almost like you're unsure of your footing. You might not feel real stable right now. But once these things continue to be illuminated for you, you're going to see. And that balance is going to be restored here, okay, with Temperance coming in. So you are being divinely guided on this, this path, especially for this month. Sagittarius season right now as it is, but a deep healing card here with Temperance, trying to put that balance back in to make things okay. All right. All right. So now back to this. You do have a Tower coming up here. All right. And it's time that you allow this Tower to fall so that you can start to rebuild things in the way that you want, with higher elevation, higher vibration, maybe in a more traditional manner here with the Hierophant, more learning, more teaching coming on for this month of December here. There's big news that you've been waiting on. It is coming. It is coming. And most of you are going to get that clarification, that news, by the end of this month here. This Five of Cups here, this sadness, this regret, this sense of loss here. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be a connection. It can be something else, a job, a friendship, just whatever it is that's making you kind of feel that loss and that loneliness here with that Five of Cups. And it's coming in quite strong here. I'm going to clarify the Tower and the Five of Cups to see what else can be added here for you. But this is why, that distant thunder card is coming up, because it's letting you know that this is happening, whether you want to try and prevent it or not. That Tower, those feelings, this emotion here that you're feeling is happening whether you want to feel it or not. But you also have the, mystic healer here, which is, that energy, even though, yes, things are, feeling alone and sad and kind of maybe forlorn here, but you have that healing energy within you. You just got to let it start to radiate through you, my baby. And once you do that, you're going to feel that balance of Temperance come in. All right, clarify the Tower, please. Okay, for some of you, it does have something to do with a lover. Some information came out with that moon, and it's been brought to the surface, and it's made you feel alone, regret, sadness. Anything else? The Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. So being that this Tower moment is coming out now, okay, there was a lot of, lies and deceit here. But with this Seven of Swords, in reverse with this Lovers here, whoever it was that you were dealing with is not doing those things anymore. They're at least not in the moment, okay? So whatever it is that was going on is not going on anymore. So if you thought they were lying about something, they're not. They're not. If they told you, if there was a situation and, oh, I didn't do it, they didn't do it. So that's just your mind telling you the fear of the unknown because you fear what it is you think your person is doing. Okay. But they're not. They're not. They might have been, but they're not. So when they're telling you, leave it alone because they're not doing anything. Clarify the 5 of Cups, please. The 3 of Wands. Okay, so you had that adventure card at the bottom of the first deck there. Some of you might be doing some traveling here, okay? Some of you have made a decision. Some of you might be moving for work. Some of you might be moving for a person or just because you need to move and get away from whatever it is that you're in. But you're waiting, and you're waiting on this news here. And I almost feel for some of you, you're waiting on this news for this to see if you're going to make that move or not. There's the 5 of Cups again. There's that regret. There's that loss. There's that sadness. It's just reiterating here that these feelings are becoming hard to cope with. And if you're feeling regret, let me just make it clear that if we feel regret about something, yeah, sometimes it's because of what somebody did to us. But it's deeper than that. So when you hold the level of regret that is deep, it's because you contributed to the problem here. Okay, so you said something, you did something that you personally feel is unforgivable. Okay, and that's where that regret seeps in from. And you got the 5 of Cups coming out here. So whatever this regret and this sadness is, it's deep, and you're feeling it. You're feeling it in a very, very, very deep way here. Let's get one on the 8 of Wands, please. Because you want all the traditional stuff. You want the traditional. You want the higher elevation. You want the learning. You want the teachings. So it's... Clarify the 8 of Wands, please. Well, whatever information, whatever news you're waiting on, it's heavy. It's heavy, okay? And it's about burdens and responsibilities that you don't deem that are yours. But either way, when push comes to shove, you shoulder it. You're not seeing the bigger picture right now because you're carrying all of this, the weight of the world here on your shoulders. But if you just put that down for just a minute and try to see with clear eyes and a deeper vision, you're going to see the bigger picture here. It takes time. It takes work. But yeah, you can do it. But whatever situation you're dealing with, Taurus, it is heavy and you feel like it's all shouldered on you. And this news, you think it's going to help you make, this move here. And it's not. It's just going to compact it here for you. The Fool. But you're willing to take that risk. If you're willing to take the risk, baby, do it. Do it. What else can be said? Make that move, take that leap of faith, and just know that, even though things are stormy right now for you, it does clear out. Okay? It clears out and it gives you a release and it makes you feel a little bit more at peace here. All right, let's see what else Spirit can add to this month for you here, Taurus. Because the regrets I feel are so burdensome to you here. And again, like I said, regrets are because of what people do too. You just got to pick which side of that you're on. Did you compact the issue and make it worse? Or is this just regret that you feel that someone treated you unjustly? Okay. All right, let's see. Spirit, what else do you have for Taurus for the month of December, please? Okay, so you have health. I will honor the physical vessel that holds my soul. So you are aware that some of the stuff that the burdens that you're kind of carrying, you need to kind of make sure that you take care of your physical being. If this is something more emotional and more mental, then you really want to make sure that the vessel that your soul is carried in is properly taken care of. So yeah, you got health with the healer here. So you're doing the thing, and then you got success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And that's not just loving others, that's loving you. Loving you the mostest, okay? Now we're going to get messages from your guides here and see what they want you to know, the things that you should maybe focus on or be aware of. Okay? One more. All right. What messages for Taurus, please, from their spirit guides? Okay, right off jump. Another one. Understand your body. There is something really important that you need to understand about your body and your health right now, Taurus. So be vigilant, be aware, okay? So now your spirit guides are telling you that you need to understand your body and focus on that health of the physical aspects of your body, okay? Like attracts like, all right? So if like attracts like, okay, sometimes the Five of Cups can be due to negative energies here. That regret is a negative energy. I don't care who says anything different here. Okay? But what you put out is what you're going to attract back to you. So pretty much, if you put out positive, you're going to get positive. If you put out negative, you're going to put out negative. So you really need to be conscious of what you're doing. There's one more in here. Hold on. Thank you. Learn from your mistakes. All right. So again, the Hierophant, learning from past things, traumas, situations. Learn from your mistakes. Learn to cope with them so that you don't make the same mistakes in the future. All right. And for you, a lot of it is, it does have to do with your mistrust here. Okay. If somebody tells you something, believe them. If somebody shows you something about themselves, believe that too. Okay? Because how many times do people need to show up and show out for you to understand what it really is? When people show their true colors, believe them. Okay? Believe them. And that goes for you as well. What you show people, they're going to believe. All right. So now we're going to see the healing spirit. What is coming through for that for you? All right. It's for Taurus, December 2023. But you are willing to take the risk here, okay? Of whatever it is that you're doing. But you gotta, I don't know, you gotta get it together. You are on the right path, okay? Happiness is freedom from fear. So again, fear. The moon came up here. The fear of the unknown. So once you free yourself from that fear, because baby, things are going to be what they're going to be. You can't control it. You can't worry about it. Worry is a wasted energy. The outcome is still the outcome. So release yourself from the fear and happiness is going to come in. And you are on the right path here. So whatever movement you have made, you're going right. Another one, natural healing powers. But spirit is letting you know that there are things that you need to heal within yourself. Okay? And you're kind of like smacking it down at each turn here. All right, we're going to close this off with a daily affirmation for you. All right. This is for Taurus. Thank you. Okay. As I use my gifts and talents to serve others, doors open to support my success. Yes. So even though things might feel heavy right now, you do have success coming in here, Taurus. All right. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of know-how. And yeah, and you're going to get there. All right, Taurus, that is what I have for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and I will see you soon.